Alright, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Dawncaster. So I've been having pretty poor luck. Probably because I've made dumb decisions. More likely because I've made dumb decisions. Our last two runs have ended in defeats. It's okay. Losing is fun. I don't really mind losing. I feel bad for like putting out lackluster content, but I feel like if I only put out victories all the time, that it really creates a incorrect perspective. I am not like Northern Lion. I am not Sinvicta. I'm not somebody who can win every run, and that's okay. So we'll go new game, or Seeker. We'll come back to the Seeker. I'm gonna try and switch it up every time. We're gonna play the Knight. I am partial to, I guess, female, looks. I don't know, it's just my opinion. My buddy Bio, they very much prefer playing female characters all the time. So they've kind of rubbed off on me. Good guy. Making content for the new game Heartopia. Well, I guess it's not super new now, but the game Heartopia. He's very much in love with Heartopia, so he is real in on that game. You should definitely go and find his tracker. He exists in their Reddit. Go find him in there and check it out. He's trying to help people get better at the game. It's not my style of game. I haven't really played it too much. So back to this. After throwing a shout out, Stormblade is what I wanted to play, but I don't want to play it without having like the accoutrement of the stats, and we did not get the card for it. So we're gonna go with the Longsword, 2 damage and 2 armor and upgradable. Really fun build. The Knight I had a lot of fun with when I played it previously. Fortified weapon. Use your weapon to start your next combat with armor equal to 3 times your level and fortified. Fortified is your armor doesn't fade at the start of the next turn, so you start out and you can have some big armor. Level 1 is level like 3 armor, but like at level 10 that's 30. So, but here we didn't have Storm Shield unlocked, sadly, so we're gonna go with Bolstered Strike and just play the bog standard Knight build. Irene the Exodus. Irene it is. I like that. Navigation we're gonna change here. I want to try random. I'm wondering if random will just randy random the selection for me to throw a shout out to RimWorld, another game I love to watch but have never played. We'll save that setting. We'll see. Maybe it will be a kick in my shins and it's not what I want, and we're going to wind up at the final level on the first match. I'm hoping that it will randomize the area, the starting area, and the second area, and the third area, etc. So I don't have to try and select. I just get thrown into whatever happens at this point. Normal difficulty because I am not anywhere up there with the people playing this game who've been playing it for an eternity on mobile. Still gonna play with the limited setting for meta progress, metamorphosis, infinitum, etc. We'll slowly unlock these in time, as I said before. For now, I think we're good with what we have. We'll start the game with Irene and see where we get. We start in the Weeping Woods. So the original area. We get to see Paladin of the Vigil again. We'll skip past our boy and get our 15 gold, and we're gonna start out and beat some spiders and boars. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Let's go boar first. Alright. Surge of Intellect. So 6. I think either way I get 6, but I get better block if I do it the way I'm thinking. So I'm gonna block bash, or I guess it's not bash. I'm gonna block bolstered strike, and then I'm gonna bash for 10. I think if I did it the other way, it would have been 2, 6, 2, 5 actually. So no, this, I believe, mathematically, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I could be wrong. I don't know. It would have been 2 and 5 for 5, and then we would have hit for 4, and then hit for 5 for 9. So this way we've got 10 damage. So we did 1 extra damage, and that it makes all the difference. In the last round, I left the one guy alive with 1 HP and could not seal the deal. For this, we're just gonna go straight to the face. Get 6 block. They have 1 anger right now, which is giving them a little push. This one, however, we have to 2, 4, 8. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, brace for impact. Gain 4 armor if the enemy is holding an attack. Gain 8 instead. Battle Cry's not bad. Gain 1 energy and rally. Frenzy to draw a card. Taking damage, but we're not building a self-damage build. I think I'm gonna go big into the armor build because I've been getting my ass beat these last couple rounds. Angelic figures of the stone statue tower out from its pristine pedestal. Blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna add a surge card, and we'll add strength. This way, if we get a surge stone, it becomes more viable. No, hurt myself. I don't want to listen to that song. I don't want to listen. You can't make me. Opportunity again. Be a better opportunity. Oh no. Wait out the storm. I think it... Yeah, we can just wait it out without using our shield. You don't care to lose them. They're actually pretty decent for this. Okay. Spider butt. Sword, sword, sword. Oh, right. Only 2 swords. I was so used to having the surges, I wasn't really prepared. Surge, surge. Brace for impact will work, so we'll gain 8 armor. And I don't think we'll need more. We can hold on to our energy. That's what I thought. That would have been a hell of a play for Bolstered Strike. Surge. Five armor. Brace ourselves up. And keep beating him in the face. Aura of Zeal. This combat gains Zeal and Holy at the beginning of the round. Memorize. So the last night run I did was a Holy Night run on the mobile. I don't want to push into that. Shatter. Deal 4 damage for every stack of frozen on the target, then remove all frozen. We have no means to get frozen. This would be like a setup. So the energy is fine. It works with our longswords and our blocks, but it doesn't do much for brace or bolster. Plus Zeal deals damage to us, but also adds damage to our weapon, if I recall correctly. I'll take the bandages. Check this opportunity. Glittering in the shadows. Gold. This area is so much easier. We'll talk to the traveler. A man on the back of a horse has clearly seen better days. Starts to gain on you. Greetings, fellow traveler, he answers, slowing his horses to a trot. We see Julius Belthrop is not the only one who recognizes an opportunity when they see it. suspicious. Ah, some signs of civilization after all. We were starting to lose hope that after that man accosted me near the entrance of these damnable woods. The man smiles and briefly lifts his pretentious hat. But we mustn't tarry. Profits await, so we bid you a good day, adventurer. Do remember the name of Julius Belthrop, should you need any supplies in your no doubt well-intended endeavors. Oh, well, this must have been the man. We can use our weapon power. We'll gain fortified and gain 3 armor. I guess at the start of the turn? I was hoping I would have gained it at the start of combat. That would have been much nicer. That way his first strike wouldn't have beat my face in. Yet, here we are. Healing with some bandages and blocking for 11. Alright, surge, block. I don't think this bandit could ever get through 18 block, but you know. Alright, so we can just go to face him with that. The longsword is such a nice balance of defend yourself weapon, but be aggressive. It's enjoyable. Surge for health, intellect for this that I don't care too much about. Searing weapon. Make a basic attack while you have focus, inflict burning. I do like that. It is divine, but I'm not taking it so much for the divine, but for the fact that we have an ability to get focus. So inflicting a nice debuff, such as burning, is enjoyable. A shimmering reflection in what remains of a long dead tree catches your attention. Take the coins, fight the raven. I don't know, I'm in like an okay mood today. Me and the wife just finished up our counseling session, because I feel like everybody should take advantage if they have the ability to. Oh, didn't hit, so I didn't generate a bash? Is that what happened? On hit, conjure a bash. Yeah, I did not hit, so I did not generate a bash. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, we finished a counseling session, which was nice. It always feels good to be able to have somebody to talk to like that outside of your relationship. Even if you have a good relationship, which I feel that we have, is nice. Being a basic attack means it's going to be a longsword that inflicts burn. But back to what I was saying, it's nice to be able to just talk to an impartial party and be able to get whatever has been upsetting you, or not even doesn't have to be with your partner, out in the air and being able to discuss and not feel like you're attacking anybody, or they don't feel like they're being attacked. Get that searing off to make sure we get the burn. Swing at the longsword and a miss, but then hit the block. So I'm feeling a little uppity, I guess. I don't know. Trying to be positive. I guess technically we would have won that if I would have mathed and we would have just swung out. But it's okay. Siphoning Strike. Deal 6 damage. Frenzy. Gain 10% of your maximum HP. Storm Bolt. Deal 4. Continuity. Conjure a zap. Empower. Conjure a zap. And it has Chain. Empower is active if you have 5 or more energy. Continuity triggers after you've played a card of the same type. Alright. Siphoning Strike is okay. I think we definitely have an easier time generating strength than we do intellect, but I'm kind of leaning to like the middle ground of making this knight a magic knight, if you will. Spellblade, I guess? I don't know. Infested Direwolf. Bolts. We didn't play a magic action, so at best we could deal 4 damage. I think the better play is just to gain the block and push on to the next turn. Evasion. So this is the downside, is that they have evasion. We will first aid to heal us back, and then I think the play is block bolster strike. Oh. That wasn't the play. I am the dumb. It was just longsword bolster strike. Because of the evasion. Well, I got news for you. I kept this in my hand just for this moment, sir. Does have the evasions. So we can swing and a miss, but then Searing Weapon and Brace for impact for a higher block. Sword, sword, sword. Hopefully everybody's been having a good week. This should come out or air on Friday. I'm currently recording it on the 3rd. What is that? Tuesday? I don't have a watch or my phone on me. Yeah, Tuesday. So hopefully everybody's had a good week. Life is pretty crazy right now, I'm sure. But look on the positive. Sit back, eat some snacks, watch a person suck at playing a video game. Have a good time. Longsword pops the evasion, Searing Weapon, and then 8. There we go. So we now know that the Drake Familiar seems to require an ability that a card that will trigger your familiar to do the ability, or at least that's what I found when I was looking at other cards. So I'm not gonna take the Drake Familiar as much as I want to. I'm gonna take the Bless Strike because basic attack and a blessing with 2 stacks plus chain is real nice. We will fight the enraged corrupt board. Surge, brace, and then I guess we'll lightning and sword and hope that 10 damage is enough to get us 10 block is enough to get us through. Flesh strike. Ooh, 2 evasion. Yes, please. Hopefully this saves us from any damage that he'll do. Alright, Searing Weapon. I think block. It tends to do a big attack. So hopefully 5 will protect us in some... He did not even do the big attack yet, so it's even more terrifying. So, brace, block, bolster, bash. There we go. Right. Level up. What are we gonna take? Battle prowess. Upgrade all melee actions by 1 whenever you add a melee action to your deck. Upgrade it by 1. That's not bad. Inoculation could be good. Cleanse all poison at the start of your turn. 100 cards deal 2 additional damage. So I'm gonna refresh this middle one. Smithing. Upgrade all melee actions and melee basic attacks equal to your strength. Boy, I wish I had more strength right now. That'd be great. We'll reroll one more time. Upgrade all magic actions. I think I'd take Battle Prowess. Holy Fire. Inflict 2 burning. Draw a card if you have energy. Well, I don't, so... Trying real hard to avoid Blessing. Holy Knight is not what I'm going to play. This turn, whenever you play a basic attack, gain 1 HP and Holy Blasting. Fine. I like the idea of it being able to give me some health. A free play in my basic attacks, then heal for 1. Bless Strike. Ooh, that's a ward. Whenever you gain an affliction, prevent that affliction and lower your ward by 1 instead. No poison for you, friend. Blessed Weapon. 6 block thanks to Longsword. At least fair. Blessed Weapon's gonna capitalize on the empowered Stormbolt, I guess. That's how I can look at it. Haunting Laugh. Inflict 10 fear and repeat for each corruption. Well, I don't have any corruption. I do feel like adding another bolster, though. Casanova. Inflict 2 charmed and repeat for each other type of Nova. Well, I don't have Novas either. So another bolstered strike it is. And it comes in as a bolstered strike level 2. Or level 1? Level 1. Ooh. I think we just fight Weeping Mother, then fight the Sharp Claw Raven. I'd like you just to play the card not popping up. I'm letting go with my mouse too quick. 15 block. I'm just blocking, even though I probably don't need to, you know, bring the energy. I wanted to do it because Fortified would carry the blocker. Makes for a pretty big bolster. So I can Searing Weapon, Brace, Bolster to a Bash, and then I'll end my turn. Be careful, because I'm still dazed. Blessed Weapon, Longsword, Bolster, or... think... 1, 2 for 6. I needed to play this anyways. If I would have played this, I could have played the block then at least and been able to block myself. Mistakes. Happens. Is what it is. Learn from it and try to get better. We will Surge. Blessed. Giving us a blessing. Oh, anger. Yes, please. Then I have 2 left, so I will block, and I can play those, and I'll hold them in hand. He only has 10 life left. She has 16, because she's eating her babies out of my deck, which is a thing, I guess. I can Blessed Weapon, and then Longsword. Don't get to use those to heal because of the stun, but let me. Arcane Warden, gain 2 barrier permanently, improve the barrier, gained by this by 2. I like that. I don't want you added. Unique, so we can only play 1, but explore the area more. We get to fight the Raven at least. Arcane Warding is in our hand, so I think I'll play it to increase it. It says permanently. Now it should give... I'd like to be able to see it. I know, like, it's unique and I can only play it once, but I want to look at it at least. Come on. Okay. Searing weapon, and then we can bandage ourselves. We've got some barrier, and we've got some block. Forgot that that's persistent. That's nice. I did not realize that Bash crits and interrupt if we're fortified. Woof! Not gonna hit because they have evasion, but big brain, big brain. Actually, tiny brain. Obviously, we are learning that Necro doesn't really pay attention to things because ADHD and ooh, shiny thing. Alright, Surge. We can Stormbolt for the continuity. Clear him. Every other. Obnoxious. Those are probably my most obnoxious healing things in the game. Barricade. Discard a card. Gain armor equal to the last damage dealt. That's pretty good. I like Wave of Light too, but I think I'm gonna take Barricade. Wave of Light clears an affliction, which is nice, but at best we can heal or remove a card. I don't think there's anything I care to remove now at this point. The block's coming up once these longswords get upgraded more. You know what? Yeah. I think we can remove the blocks now. Because the longswords have been upgraded already, so they already are doing the same thing as the block. Now we can leave the area and finish Canto 1 and begin Canto 2 at Bright Candle. Alright. Let's go see Eveline. I'm just passing through and give her a hand. We don't need to go to the inn. We can check at the alchemist, but I'm not going to buy anything because I want the blacksmith to come back up because we are just going to upgrade all basics for 50. Because now they deal 4 damage and we gain 4 armor. Yes, please. Alright, let's see where we're going to be going in the next video. Random, so I don't even know. I'm ready. The Vesperian Manor. Well, we will start the next episode in the area that I ballsed up the last run. Alright. Canto 3, Vesperian Manor. I'll see you all there. Thank you so much for stopping by, for watching the video, sharing the video if you shared it, like the video if you liked it. If you subscribed, it makes me feel real awkward because I don't know how to really thank you for that. Besides just saying thank you and appreciating the fact that you found my stupidity enjoyable enough that you would gift me with the time of your YouTube front page or feed. Yeah. I don't know, this is... a good one. I've been enjoying myself. Once again, thank you all. Have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Watch out for each other and resist. Bye-bye!